Yo, welcome to Grappler News, where we keep it slick, and it's Steve Hamoen on the mic, ready to give you your fix. And from GI to no-gi, we cover it all, and Jiu-Jitsu worldwide, we answer the call. Today we're diving into a topic that's hot. Craig Jones is back, and he's stirring the pot. CJI 2's on the horizon with a twist so grand, a 4-woman bracket, $100 grand in hand. No details yet on the weight or the rules. Ian and Craig's keeping us guessing, playing it cool. Hand fans are tagging their faves, hoping they'll see. In Jan ADCC champs and young phenoms, who will it be? Fionn Davies, Adele Fornerino, they might take the stage. Or maybe Helena Cravar, the young phenom of the age. And veterans like Brianna Stamarie might join the fight. Anne Elizabeth Clay and Amy Campo could be the highlight. The first CJI had critics. Not enough ladies in the mix, but this time Craig's raising the stakes, pulling out tricks. Danae 100 grand prize, the biggest in women's grappling scene. And it's a chance to shine, a chance to be seen. Beyond the women's bracket, there's more to unfold. A team-based competition, the stakes are bold. 8 squads, 5 grapplers, all in a quintet style. 1 million on the line, making the crowd go wild. And don't forget the superfight. It's bound to be a show. Oren Craig Jones versus Gable Steveson. It's gonna be a blow. On August 30th to 31st. Mark the dates. 1N in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Thomas & Mack Gates. Catch it live and free on YouTube. Don't miss a beat. Jones and CJI 2 is coming. It's gonna be a treat. Ian, that's the scoop for today. But there's more to explore. And stay tuned to Grappler News. We've got plenty more in store. Alright folks, let's dive into the buzz surrounding the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation World Championship 2025. It's just around the corner, kicking off on Thursday, May 29th, and it's the highlight of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu calendar. All eyes are on the black belt matchups that'll close out the weekend, and for good reason. We've got champions from the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation Euros, Pans, and Brasileiros, all converging on this epic event. This year's roster is stacked with talent, and we've got the scoop on who already holds those prestigious titles in 2025. First up, in the men's rooster division, we've got Yuri Hendricks, the European champion, Jalen Fonacier, the Pan champion, and Rodrigo Otavio, the Brasileiros champion. Each of these athletes has their own unique style and flair, making their potential matchups a must-watch. In the men's light feather division, it's Diogo Reis who took the European crown, Rarison Gabriel snagged the Pan title, and Diego Pato, who's no stranger to the podium, clinched the Brasileiros. Then we've got the men's feather division, where Diego Pato again shines as both the European and Pan champion, with Cola Bate taking the Brasileiros title. Moving on to the men's light division, Leo Souza stands as the European champion, Alexandre de Jesus as the Pan champion, and Lucas Maquinet as the Brasileiros champion. The men's middle division is a Tainan Dalpra showcase, as he swept all major championships this year, proving he's a dominant force in the sport. In the men's medium heavy division, Davi Veteraci claimed the European title, Francisco Lowe took the Pan, while Jansen Gomes emerged victorious at the Brasileiros. For the men's heavy division, Adam Wardzinski is the name to know, having won all 3 major titles this year. The men's super heavy division is another exciting category, with Winston Torres holding the European title, Nolan Stewart the Pan, and Eric Muniz the Brasileiros. In the men's ultra heavy category, Luis Cantarera and Marcus Ribeiro are the champions to watch, each holding 2 major titles. On the women's side, in the rooster division, Thais Felipe, Jessica Caroline, and Maisa Bastos are the champions of the European, Pan, and Brasileiros respectively. Maisa Bastos also took the European crown in the light feather division, with Thainara Victoria and Brenda Larissa rounding out the Pan and Brasileiros titles. The women's feather division has Larissa Campos, Maria Luisa, and Cassia Mora as champions of the European Pan and Brasileiros. Janaina Maya dominated the women's light division, taking all 3 major titles in 2025. In the women's middle division, Vanessa Griffin, Giselle Menezes, and Elizabeth Clay are the champions. The women's medium-heavy division sees Ingrid Alves as the European champion, with Maria Carolina Vicentini taking both the Pan and Brasileiros titles. For the women's heavy division, Melissa Cueto claimed the European title, while Larissa Diaz and Yara Soares won the Pan and Brasileiros respectively. In the women's super heavy and open class divisions, Gabi Pessana is the reigning queen, sweeping all major titles this year. These athletes are not just competing for gold, they're looking to cement their legacies in the world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The 2025 International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation World Championship is sure to be filled with intense matchups and unforgettable moments. Stay tuned, as we'll be keeping a close eye on all the action and bringing you the latest updates. Now let's shift gears and talk about a rising star in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world, a teen phenom who's been making waves globally. According to Yahoo News UK, this young athlete has just been ranked #1 in the world after a stunning victory at the European Championship. It's a story that's got everyone buzzing, from the mats to the forums. This teenager, whose name is on everyone's lips, has been capturing attention not just for their skill, but for their composure and strategy on the mat. Their journey to the top has been nothing short of meteoric, and their performance at the European Championship was a masterclass in technique and tenacity. But with great success comes great scrutiny, and this young champion is no exception. There's been quite a bit of chatter about their rapid ascent, with some critics questioning whether their rise through the ranks was too quick. However, supporters argue that talent and hard work know no age limits, and this athlete is a testament to that. The conversation doesn't stop there, though. Social media is ablaze with debates about how this teenager's success might influence the next generation of grapplers. Will it inspire more young athletes to pursue Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at an early age? Or will it set a new benchmark that's difficult for others to match? Regardless of where you stand on these discussions, there's no denying that this teen's victory is a significant moment in the sport. It's a reminder of the ever-evolving landscape of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and how new talents continue to emerge and redefine the boundaries of what's possible. As we wrap up today's episode, let's take a moment to appreciate the passion and dedication these athletes bring to the mat. And before I sign off, here's a little jiu-jitsu humor to leave you with a smile. Why do jiu-jitsu practitioners make bad comedians? Because their punchlines always end on the ground.